We left off with a mural that made me step all the way back to take it in. I told you I was parking that thought. Well, I figured it out, and the answer is tied to one of the most important artists who ever lived, and the city that made him. Welcome back to Le Havre. This is part 2. So I have like 5 minutes. But you know what? That was going to be 5 minutes. Can we see? Oh, 3 minutes actually. But that would have been 3 minutes too long. So let me just take a little break. I think that's a convenience store right there on the corner. Super U. Tip: make sure that you take toilet paper with you. It's been a minute since I've been to France. Definitely when you go to Thailand, have some paper towel, toilet paper, something, because they do not put it in their bathrooms. And I had that happen today at the garden. Oh, this is fancy. Well now, okay. Is this how I like it? It is. Whoa! I'm sweating, y'all. I'm dying. But do they have toilet paper? Oh, yes, they do. No? How do I get toilet paper? Oh, jeez. Okay, we're gonna figure this out. I got my hand sanitizer, but ew, yeah. Honestly, I didn't wipe anything, but I did have to touch the door because they don't have paper towels in there either. Some of the things that, we take for granted in the U.S. All right, well, it's 2:51, but I think we are back in the town center, and that's where I would pick up the shuttle to go back to the ship, because I don't think I have it in me to walk back, and I paid for it, so at this point I'm just gonna use it, because how many steps have I had so far? Hello. Bonjour. Little dog just walked by. Alrighty. My legs are going to fall off. They were already pretty. I could feel the workout. I could feel the burn. Oh man, I gotta get over here. I think she was honking at me. Oopsie. Walkers on the left side, riders both ways on the right side. Rest is good. That little sit did me just right. I could see it before I could even get close to it. St. Joseph Church. It doesn't need to announce itself. It commands the entire skyline of Le Havre on its own terms. The tower rises 350 feet into the air. That's taller than the Statue of Liberty from base to torch. Sailors at sea use it as a landmark. You can spot it from miles away. When I first saw it rising above the roofline, I genuinely stopped walking. It was built between 1951 and 1958. Auguste Perret again, the same architect behind the entire post-war reconstruction of the city. His final major work. He died in 1954 before it was completed, and his colleagues finished it according to his vision. The church serves two purposes, and that duality is baked into its very structure. It's a place of worship, yes, dedicated to Saint Joseph, patron saint of workers, travelers, and immigrants, which feels entirely right for a port city. But it's also a memorial to the 5,000 civilians who lost their lives in the bombing of Le Havre. Every stone, every column, every beam of light that cuts through that tower, it carries weight beyond the architectural. And the materials? Reinforced concrete, sand, gravel, cement, steel rods, not marble, not cut stone, the same material Fête used for the entire rebuilt city. Some people look at it and see brutalism. Others see honesty. Fête believed in the beauty of structure, in letting the material be exactly what it is. Inside, and you need to go inside, the tower becomes a lantern. Over 12,000 pieces of colored stained glass, hand-blown the same way they made glass in the Middle Ages, cover over 4,000 square feet of surface. 50 shades of color. The light changes throughout the day and fills the space in a way that feels less like a building and more like a living thing. I made my way toward the waterfront with one destination in mind, the Museum of Modern Art. France's second largest collection of Impressionist art, right here at the edge of the sea. But first, food, or rather the attempt at food. I walked past the museum in search of something to eat, moving along the coastline. And I need to tell you, by this point in the day, I was done. Capital D. Done. The bus, the gardens, the walking, the heat, the church. My body had filed a formal complaint, and I ignored every memo. So I did what any reasonable person does when they've given everything they have. I found a spot on the boardwalk and I laid down, stretched out on the boards, looking up at the sky. And the sun, the same sun that had tried to end me all day, it hit different in that moment. There's something about being still, flat on your back, no agenda, just warmth on your skin, that your body recognizes as permission to let go. Well, I guess I should probably go hit this museum because I'm messing around and will fall asleep out here and mess around and miss my groove, so I shan't do that. Then I did what any modern traveler does. I asked Claude and the internet whether the MoMA was worth the stop. The answer was yes, so in I went. And I'll be honest, I don't know that I've ever gone to an art museum on my own as an adult. Just walked in, no tour group, no agenda, just me and the art. The museum is currently featuring an exhibition called Monet à Havre. It opened June 5th and runs through September 27th, 2026. So if you're coming this summer, it's waiting for you. The exhibition is part of a centennial celebration marking 100 years since Claude Monet's death. Here's what unlocked that mural for me. Monet didn't just pass through Le Havre. He grew up here. His family moved to the city in 1845 when he was 5 years old. And these streets, this coastline, this ever-changing Norman light, that is where the Father of Impressionism learned to see. The exhibition traces those 30 decisive years from 1845 to 1874 with nearly 100 works, his first sketchbooks, his caricatures of local figures, his seascapes painted right here in this port. His most famous painting, Impressionism Soleil Levant, the one that literally gave Impressionism its name, was painted in the harbor of Le Havre in 1872. The museum also features a current counterpart, Chinese artist Ai Weiwei, whose monumental water lilies installations made from 650,000 Lego bricks open and closed the Monet exhibition. The conversation between those two across time, culture, and medium is something I didn't expect to be moved by, and I was. I figured the walk back to the cruise terminal would be quick. I figured wrong. 38 minutes, my body staged a full revolt, but there was a 10-minute walk to the shuttle instead, so I took it. And on the way, something shifted in the city. Live musicians on every other corner. Guitars, vocals, full setups. The whole city had come alive. Le Havre had a Fête de la Musique. For those who don't know, Fête de la Musique is a French tradition held every June 21st, the longest day of the year. All day, all night, music floods the streets. Every genre, every skill level, bars, sidewalks, parks, plazas. It looked like it was going to be a full celebration, and I had to keep walking. I'm back on the ship now, and I need you to be in prayer for my body because we have a double header coming. Another port tomorrow, another day of walking and discovering and being fully present in places I've never been. Le Havre surprised me. It didn't try to impress me. It just was what it was. A city that was destroyed and rebuilt with intention. A city that shaped one of the greatest artists who ever lived. A city people pack picnics in free gardens and lay out in the afternoon sun and fill their streets with music on a Sunday. I'll take that every single time. See you at the next port.